Welcome back, everyone. It is ROBO-D back again with another gameplay video for you today. And to all my American viewers, happy 4th of July. We're going to be doing somewhat of a special kind of themed gameplay event today. We're going to be playing the man of freedom himself, Captain America, and kind of, defending America on this great day for America. But typically on the 4th of July, you also have fireworks, and we're going to be pairing them with Jubilee here. And I kind of had a thematic event in mind. We're going to be playing against Corvus and Proxima Midnight in the tower defense scenario. So let's go ahead and get us all sorted out here. We're going to be playing Cap in protection today. I kind of figured he'd be protecting the protecting the pride and of America here. So we'll get him shuffled up here, and then let's get Jubilee shuffled up here, and we'll also go ahead and get our villains set up here. So this is a two-schemer kind of deal here. So we have two schemes. We're gonna put these schemes over here just so it's easier for us to take hold of, and then I'm gonna make this a little smaller. All this means is you attach this to the scheme. That is the main scheme that is active, and the villain who matches the attached scheme is the active villain. And after the player phase in, you just switch it. So, setup here, we'll do 1A first, reveal 2A, and then put the 2 next in place so that there are 2 main schemes of villain. Okay, so all we need to do, we're playing in expert mode, so let's go ahead and get our encounter deck sorted here with the standard and expert and the recommended module, Army of Titans, and our obligations all in the deck. Put it off ready to go. We also got to put this Avengers Tower into play. So basically once the counters here reach a certain threshold, this flips over, and then after it is destroyed or whatever, then we're gonna lose the game. So basically, let's see here. So we got the setup done here. Let's flip these schemes here. This one gets attached to Corvus's scheme first, and then Proxima will be the first villain to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. We also have to deal it ourselves from the encounter deck to Black Order besiegers, so they get put in play with both of us. So when they engage us, we either choose to deal 1 damage to Avengers Tower or deal 2 damage to our identity. So I'm gonna just do both of those to Avengers Tower, just 2 here. That's fine. And then we're gonna give the first player token to actually Jubilee. I'd like for her to go first. So shuffled up here, we'll draw to our hand a 6 here. And let's see, we got shopping spree here. Kind of did not want that right off the rip. Firecracker's kind of nice. Not exactly the kind of hand I'd like to see. Kind of just a lot of resources. I'm going to play shopping spree, of course. But I kind of didn't want all these resources here that I can't really do. I can do 1, 2 for the firecracker, and then power of us. We could save this. Power of us for X Gene. Save that. Play shopping spree and hold that in the hand. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna keep this hand. That sounds fine to me. And then with Cap, we're gonna draw 6. And there's his shield. So I'm gonna discard the shield for sure. And we're gonna get rid of Heroic Strike and the Toss. I'm gonna play everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna play everything else. So I'll draw 3. And then my setup ability, I can grab my shield from my deck or discard pile, add it to my hand. Just like that, that's fine. Shuffle that up because we searched our deck for the shield, technically. And we're ready to go. So Jubilee's gonna go first. We're gonna go ahead and play Shopping Spree. This side scheme comes into play with two threat, and you can only thwart it in Alter Ego by doing the Alter Ego action. Remove one threat from here. Any player may trigger this ability. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have Jubilee. I'm gonna have her play the Power in All of Us to use X-Gene, and then I'm gonna have her exhaust to play or to do her Alter Ego action, thwart that for one, and then we're gonna flip up and we're gonna play Firecracker with our Plasmoid Energy. So we deal 4 damage to an enemy, and then if we paid for this with 2 different resources, we can stun that enemy. We're gonna go ahead and stun. We'll do 4 damage to Proxima because she's gonna be the next villain, and we're gonna stun her. And we're gonna hold our other energy past turn. And then Cap, I'm gonna have him do the same thing. I'm gonna have him exhaust so he can thwart this out completely. So that'll get rid of that. And whoever thwarts it gets to search their deck for an item card and put it into play. So we're gonna go ahead and get a Super Soldier Serum. Put that into play. And then we are going to we're going to exhaust Super Soldier Serum, and we're going to play our shield down. Then we're going to let's go 2 resources here for hidden base. And then I'm going to, it comes into play with 3 counters. And then we're gonna flip up. I'm going to I think I'm going to play, I want to play Dauntless. So I'm gonna go 1 resource here, maybe, or 1 resource here for Dauntless. Yeah, let's go 1 resource here for Dauntless. We'll hold the repost. And that's going to end my turn. I'm going to ready up and draw up to my hand 4. That's pretty cool. We got the shield block. That's kind of nice too. And then Jubilee, she's going to ready up, draw 4. And okay, so at the end of the player phase, this switches over to the other one, and they're gonna put 1 on each scheme, and then actually it's two per player. My bad, sorry. And then Proxima, she would attack Jubilee. She can't. She's stunned, so she will not. So this is gonna get discarded. And then she's going to attack Cap. When she attacks us, we can choose to either deal 1 damage to Avengers Tower, or Proxima to Midnight gets +2 for the attack. I'm going to get the 2 attack here. That is fine. Because I'm going to shield block it. So, so this is a defense interrupt. So I'm going to block it and all the damage with this. So that would have been so boost, we're going to heal 2 damage for her. Give her a tough. I don't take the damage. It would have been 5 damage. I don't take it. But my retaliates kick in, and it's going to deal 2 damage. Knock off that tough. And then then the minions are going to attack. Jubilee is going to take this attack. So I'm going to go 1, 2 for her with this. And then Cap, I'm going to have him defend this attack with Repose. So I'm going to exhaust to defend. And then when I defend, I'm going to... We'll go Super Soldier Serum for the pose. So I'll get +2 defense for this attack. Meaning I'll have 2, 3, 5 defense. That does no damage. So since I didn't take any damage, we'll deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. He's knocked out. And yeah. So now we get encounter cards. So Jubilee will get 1. Cap will get 1. When revealed, the villain attacks and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So, okay, Proxima is going to attack Jubilee. I'm going to have Jubilee defend it. When she attacks us, we'll deal 1 damage to the tower. She'll get a boost. So Jubilee defends. So that's going to deal 3, that's 6 damage, and for my 2 defense, so I drop down 4 to 3, and then this Black Order Besieger attacks us for 2. That was pretty rough. And then this guy comes in, and we're gonna deal 1 damage to the Avengers Tower. That's fine. Okay. And then we pass turn to Cap. Cap, I'm gonna have him use Genius to play Nerves of Steel. We'll put this up here. We're gonna move this over. And then I'm gonna use, I can do this all day by, I'm gonna discard this card right here. I'm already up. And then I'm gonna have him, let's see, what does she have? She could do Firecracker. She needs a flip down though. Yeah, she really needs it to flip down. Okay, so I'm gonna have Cap. I'm gonna have Cap. I'm gonna have Cap. Kind of want him to. She's gonna have to flip down, and then that means he was forward. I'd like to get Utopia out. Let's have Cap. Let's have Cap. Attack. Maybe. Let's have him attack this Besieger right here. We'll pass turn. And then Jubilee on her turn. We could go X-Gene and Utopia for Firecracker. No. I would see, this is kind of, because if we need to play the Firecracker and get a stun off, I think. Give Cap some leeway here. Yeah, let's do this. We'll do Firecracker for the stun on Corvus, so he'll take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will be stunned. We can't play the endurance just yet. We're gonna flip down. We're gonna play Mutant Education, and we're gonna get a resource and a shopping spree. We'll shuffle those into the deck. And actually, before I shuffle that, I'm gonna use her action to play that shopping spree again. So 1, 2 there. And do I play the endurance? Yeah, let's play the endurance. We'll discard Utopia to play endurance. We'll gain 3 hit points, and we will end our turn. So we'll ready back up. Draw to our hands. Cap will draw 5. That's pretty good. Okay. And then Jubilee will ready up and draw 6. There's a confusion there. We got a couple resources. Superpower training would be nice too. Alright, so they're gonna put 1 on each scheme. Or excuse me, 2 to each scheme. Then this switches over here. And now Corvus is the active villain. He's going to attack Cap, but he can't. And so he's stunned. And then he is going to scheme for 2 Jubilee on his scheme. So it's going to be, it's not an attack, so no damage or anything. So it's going to be scheme for 1, 2, 3. This Besieger schemes for 1, and this Besieger is going to attack Cap. I'm gonna have Cap do, we're gonna exhaust Nerves of Steel so we can play Desperate Defense. So we'll gain +2 defense for the attack. And we're gonna have, we're gonna do Cut Both Ways. So we'll also gain another Retaliate. So we have enough defense here to block his attack, and he's going to take 3 damage for our Retaliate to knock him out. And then we get encounter cards, so 1, actually, sorry, that should have been Cap's, 2. So Cap is going to get a side scheme. So that's going to come in with 4 per player threat. We got to get rid of that. And then this will be attached to a villain who's not the active villain. When the attached villain attacks its range, that attack defeats an ally. Okay. So this is going to be attached to Proxima. And that is going to be it. It's going to be Jubilee's turn. And we have the X-Jet here. We have superpower training. I can't really afford to play superpower training at the moment. I really need to exhaust to recover. That's really what I need to do. So we could go. We can go 1, 2 for Moira. Draw a card on flip up. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do 1, 2 here for Moira. We're gonna recover for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna flip up. And we're gonna use Moira after we change to hero form. We exhaust her to draw 1 card. Nice, booty. So we could remove 3 threat from a scheme and confuse an enemy. So that would mean we could confuse we could remove 3 from here. Thing is that we don't have a jacket in play. So let's go 1 with the X gene, 2 with resourceful to play flash of light. So we're gonna remove 3 threat from a scheme. We're gonna do it on we really need Cap to sort that out. Yeah, so we're gonna have Cap let's have Cap sort that out. So we'll have Cap sort that out. We'll thwart this with 3. That means I can't flip him down like I was thinking about doing. No, wait. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna confuse Corvus. He's got higher scheme. Then we'll hold what we got in our hand, and then Cap on his turn. We're gonna just exhaust Super Soldier Serum to play his helmet, and then we're going to thwart for 2 on this side scheme right here. We'll discard power protection so we can ready back up, and we're gonna do it again. And then when this is defeated, the player who defeats it discards cards until they get a minion. So we'll do that. 1, there's an advance. 2, an assault. 3, caught off guards, gone. Another assault, and we get a besieger. We're gonna deal 1 damage to Avengers Tower. And we'll discard that so it shows we readied up. And that's going to be it. We're going to end our turn there. So we ready back up and draw to our hands. 4 here. And then for Jubilee, we're going to draw. Do we want to keep all this? Yeah, let's keep it all. 3. So there's her. That. None of this helps us though. Okay. So this is gonna go over to Proxima, and she is going to attack. We're gonna give her +5 for the attack, maybe, or do we deal the damage? Let's deal the damage to the tower. She's already to get a huge boost to attack. She's already got +2. We don't want to give her any more. So we're gonna have Cap block it with a shield. Yeah, actually no, we have shield block. Let's do that instead. Never mind. We're gonna give her +2 to the attack, so she's gonna have 7 attack. Here's our boost. We're gonna block it with the shield here. So add the other villain scheme and attack to this activation. That's fine. So she would have had 3, 5, 7, 9 damage. We're gonna block all of it with our shield, and we're gonna exhaust the shield to prevent it, and then she'll take 2 damage for the retaliates. So 1, 2, and then this gets discarded after the attack. And then Jubilee is going to get attacked. we're gonna deal the damage to the tower. And then we're gonna declare Cap the defender here. So we're gonna exhaust Nerves of Steel. We'll play Cut Both Ways and Desperate Defender here. So I'll get +2 to my defense. And I'll have 1, 3, 5 defense versus 5 attack. Yeah, 5 attack because I did the damage to the tower. So I don't take any damage here. And she's going to take 2 for Retaliate. And then the minions, they're going to do their thing. This minion is going to deal 2 damage to Jubilee. And then this one will deal 2 damage to... oh, I'm exhausted. I forgot. Yeah. 1, 2. And then we get encounter cards. So 1, 2. Grounded. As an additional cost to change the hero form, you must spend 2 resources. Reveal change to alter ego. Response after you play a Jubilee event. Just remove this card from the game. Well, that stinks. So, yeah, we changed alter ego. So that's neat. That's really neat. Okay, so, and then Cap, he's gonna get Reveal Proxima Midnight activates against you. So she's gonna attack us. We're gonna deal the damage to the tower. And she's gonna attack us. We don't have anything to do here, but she will be dealing us some damage. So she's gonna deal 4 damage to us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's gonna take 1, 2 for Retaliate. 1, 2. And that's gonna be all. It's gonna be Cap's go. So we're gonna go ahead and use both of these. Wait, did I put? I didn't put threat to the main schemes. I'm supposed to. My bad. Use both of these. Discard them. Captain America gains +1 thwart to the end of the phase, so he's currently at 4. And I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I'm gonna use Super Soldier Serum to play Electrostatic Armor. And then I'm going to use Power Protection to do my, I can do this all day, so I'll ready back up. And I'm going to thwart for 4 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm actually going to flip down. I'm going to exhaust Hidden Base and remove 1 counter from it. So I can get a tough. I'm exhausted. And then I'm gonna pass turn to Jubilee. So I gotta pay 2 resources to change. And I don't have an event to play. So we're gonna do, so if we did 2 resources, we could go, really like to get Wolverine out, honestly, so he can get rid of these. Of the same type. So we could go Professor X and Wolverine. And then we could play, get another resource, possibly play Colossus, maybe. Or maybe we hold on. We get Professor X here. Let's do that. So we'll flip up. And we're going to, as our thing, we're going to use these two to pay to flip up. And then we're going to draw a card with Moira. That's nice. So let's go 2 resources here. Do we want to stun, or can I have her just attack that? I'm gonna probably just ready her up, I think. So I could attack her, attack there. What do you think? Yeah, let's have her attack this, get rid of that. And then we'll do two resources here. Or 3, excuse me, to play Professor X. And then when he as a force response, we choose one. We're going to ready an xmen. We're going to ready up Jubilee. And then we're going to have her... We're going to have her thwart for 1. And Xavier thwart for 3 on this side scheme right here. So that's will drop down to 1. Xavier takes a consequential damage. And I'm going to end the turn there. So we'll ready back up. Draw 4. Not stuff I wanted to see. And then Cap, he's gonna ready up and draw 6. Okay. Alright, so the villains, they are going to put 2 to each scheme. Then this flips down here. Corvus is now the active villain. He is confused, so he cannot attack or scheme on Cap, but he is going to attack Jubilee. We're gonna have Charles defend it, so that's going to defeat him. And then we deal encounter cards. So 1, 2. Oh, this villain right here schemes for 1. Oh. Then we get city under attack, hinder 1. So this is going to come in with 4 threat. And then this one right here, Corvus Cunning. Corvus Glaive activates against you. So Corvus is going to attack Jubilee again. And I'm going to have her defend it because he could knock her out here. Add the other villains attacking. So we're going to defend for 3. So that's 5 damage. We defend for 2. So that'll drop her down to 2. And that's going to end our thing. It's going to go to Jubilee now. Let's see here. Probably need to play an event here so we can get rid of this card. It's obligation. So let's play. We need to get Beak out too. We'll have to defend with Cap for Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Let's go 1, 2 resources here to play Flash of Light. So that's gonna deal remove 3 threat from a scheme. You paid for this with 2 different resources, confuse an enemy. So we're going to do 3 from here, and we're gonna confuse. Who's the next one up? Proxima. Nah, we'll confuse Corvus again. That's fine. So that'll remove this from the game. And then we'll do 1, 2 resources here to play our glasses. And then we're gonna flip him. And then pass it to Cap. Cap, he is going to I think what I want to do with Cap. I kind of want to play. Yeah, we definitely want to play that. Let's go. Let's go 1, 2 resources here, so we can play Super Serum. And then we're gonna want 1, 2 oh, actually no. 1, 2 resources here, so we can play defensive conditioning. We'll gain +3 hit points and 1 defense. So 1, 2, 3. We're also gonna recover for 3, bringing us back up to 11. And then we're gonna flip up. I'm gonna hold what I got here. Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there. So we'll ready back up, and we'll draw up to our hand of 3. And then Jubilee is gonna ready up and draw 6. 1 to each scheme. And Corvus would scheme against Jubilee, but he can't. He's confused, so we discard that. And then he is going to attack Cap. I'm going to just have Cap take it, because we have tough. So that's going to deal 4 damage. We have tough, so that gets knocked off. And then our retaliates kick in. So we have 1, 2, 3 retaliates. So 1, 2, 3. And then this minion right here is going to attack us. We're going to... Do we want to defend it? Yeah, I want to defend it. So I'm going to defend it. And I'm going to exhaust Nervous Steel so I can play Desperate Defense. I gain +2 for the defense. I don't need it, because I already have plenty of defense to block all that, but I would like to ready back up, and my retaliates will kick in. That's 3 retaliates. 1, 2, 3 defeats that minion. And then we get encounter cards. So 1, 2. 1 reveal, discard 1 random card from your hand. So Jubilee is going to discard Angel. Okay, that's kind of fine. And then attach to Proxima, take 1 damage and spin. Discard. Okay. Alright. So it is going to be Cap's turn now. And unfortunately we do not have those resources to get rid of that. unfortunately. I'm actually thinking that I might want a shield toss here. I think that might be the play. Because I could shield toss, get rid of that minion for Jubilee. Oh, I need to thwart, actually. What does Jubilee? Does she have her thwart event? She does. And she's got her jacket. So, we could do that. Could do that. That might be a play. That might be the play. Okay, let's do this then. Let's shield toss. So we're gonna discard. Let's discard the apartment. And do we want to discard the energy? Yeah, because we're not gonna play anything with it. So we'll do 2 right here. So deal 4 damage to X enemies. We return this back to hand. And we're gonna deal 4 damage to the Outrider right here. And then we'll deal 4 damage to Proxima. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna exhaust our serums, both serums, so we can play Excelsior and the shield. Put that. Just reorganizing the board here. Okay. And then I'm gonna have Cap thwart. No, actually, I'm gonna let. Ah, dang! I can't really thwart that. I'll thwart it just so. Yeah, we'll thwart it, and whatever we draw, we can use for our ability. So we'll thwart that. We draw a card. Yeah, that's fine. We'll discard that. We're ready back up, and we're gonna thwart for 2 over here. So 1, 2. Alright. So now we're gonna pass turn to Jubilee. So again, piercing and overkill. That's not something I like to hear. Like the stun, but unfortunately I don't think we have the resources to do all that. I'm going to recover for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna flip back up, and then we're going to. I really want to get this jacket out. We're playing a risky game here. For sure, not playing Forge. But I really do need to get this jacket out. But what's more important? Stunning? I think we need to thwart too. Well, we don't need to necessarily thwart at the moment. We could also just play multi-talented too. So if we did that, I would like to get the healing also. We would play that. We don't. The thwart 1. That's tough. Oh, I draw a card with mortar. I forgot. Okay, that makes it a little easier, I suppose. Because if I played multi-talented, I could go 1, 2, 3. But then I still can't play the coat. Let's do it. We'll do 3 resources. We'll do 3 resources here. They're all different, so we can play multi-talented. We're gonna deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme, and heal 2. So we'll heal 2, 1, 2, and then we're gonna deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're gonna deal it to Corvus, and then we're gonna remove 2 threat from a scheme, 1, 2. And then we'll exhaust this and the jacket, so it can play Firecracker, and that'll deal 4 damage to an enemy, and then we'll stun that enemy. So we're gonna deal 4 damage to Midnight, 4, and then she's stunned. And then we're gonna exhaust our glasses to deal 1 damage to an enemy for each resource used to pay for that event. So we'll deal 2 damage to Corvus, 1, 2, and then we will pass turn. So she'll ready up. We'll draw 5 cards. Bunch of multi-talented. I saw that. And then Cap will ready up. We'll draw 5. Okay. So Midnight is going to they put 1 to each scheme. This moves up. Midnight is going to attack Jubilee, but she can't. She's stunned. And then she is going to attack Cap. I'm going to choose to put the damage on the Avengers Tower instead of taking the +2 attack. And I'm going to have him defend it. Yeah, I'm going to have him defend. So we're going to defend. And we're going to defend for... So she's going to deal 2, 3, 6 damage versus 1, 2 defense plus 4. So that's 6 damage. 1, 2 for that. And I don't have any resources here to play that. She's gonna take retaliate damage. So 1, 2 for that. My health is no longer above that, so she'll take 2, 1, 2. And yeah, we get encounter cards now. So 1, 2. Jubilee is going to get another one of these, dude. Go on somewhere. She's gonna discard a random card from her hand. Multi-talented, that's kind of fine, I guess. And then he gets an advance, so the villain schemes. She's going to scheme for... Give the villain a tough status card. She's gonna scheme for 1 on her own scheme. That is going to be it for hurt. All of that. So Cap is gonna go. We don't have the resources here to get rid of that. But in any case, Corvus is going to be the next to go. So I kind of would like... What do I want to do? I definitely want to get Unflappable out. And the best. That'll give me another defense. So let's play Heroic. What's she at? Nothing that's gonna help. Let's play Heroic Strike. So we're gonna exhaust 1, 2, 3 resources here. So we can play it. We're gonna deal 6 damage to Corvus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's stunned because we played used physical resources for it. We're gonna discard flow like water to play our armored vest, give us another defense. And then I probably need to get rid of that guy for her, because she's gonna have to flip down. But yeah. Okay, so let's discard Unflappable to ready back up, and then we'll attack the Outrider. Right? Or is she gonna multi-talent? Maybe we should thwart instead. Yeah, let's thwart for 2 with Cap instead. So we'll thwart for 2 over there, and then on Jubilee's turn, we're gonna use the power of all of us and 1 resource here to play multi-talented. So we'll deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from his game, and heal 2. So 1, 2, and then remove 2 threat from his game. We'll do 2 from here, and then we'll deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll deal it to this dude right here. And then because we played an attack event, we're going to deal 1 damage to an enemy for each different resource. We got 3 different resources over here. So we're going to deal 3 damage to Corvus, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to have Jubilee swing for 2 to knock off Proxima's tough. And then I'm going to have Jubilee flip down. And I'm going to play Mutant Education and shuffle in 2 identity cards. So I'm thinking we probably get the confuses, stuns and confuses. I do want the coat, that, so we can kind of guarantee we might get that. Yeah, because we got 4 cards. We're gonna get that next turn, so we could play it. So let's do that. And then that'll be all for us. Ready back up. Draw our hands. We're gonna get an encounter card here. There's Gambit. That's nice. There's Blinding Flash too. Okay, so Cap's gonna ready up and draw his last card. An encounter card. Move these over here, and then this moves down here. Corvus is now the active villain. He's gonna attack Cap, but he cannot because he is stunned. And then he's gonna scheme on Jubilee for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get some more encounter cards. So 1, 2. Got another one of these. It's got Hinder on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we also got a guard minion, Black Order Infantry. We got Exhaustion Surge. Exhaust your item any card. God dang it, man. That surges. Oh, we ran out of encounter cards. That's nice. So, put an acceleration token out here. Black Order Procedure comes out. We'll put one on the Avengers Tower. And then this will come out with player threat. Alright, and it's going to be Jubilee's turn. That was not what I would like to see. No big deal, I suppose. We're going to do some stuns and confuses here. But I like to get that code out. So we're going to play the code. Then we're going to flip up. Oh, I forgot to damn shuffle the deck. Hold up. Got the encounter card. Shuffle up. Okay, so we're going to flip up. Exhaust Moira so we can draw a card. So we got another Firecracker here. So we can do that. Next build is going to be her. Probably need to do some stuns and confuses so Cap can flip down. So let's do that. We're gonna exhaust X Gene here, and Plasmoid Energy so we can do Blinding Flash. We're gonna stun and confuse. So we paid 3 resources so we can choose 3 different enemies. We're gonna do Corvus, Proxima, and Black Order Procedure. We're gonna stun and confuse all of them. So she's stunned, he's stunned, this one's stunned, and they're all confused as well. I would like to play the Firecracker, but I don't think that's the call right now. So let's play Triage. 2 resources. Play her. We're gonna heal 2 from Jubilee, and we're gonna have her thwart for 1 over here on this side scheme. I think that's the call. Yeah. Then we're gonna pass turn to Cap. Alright, so Cap, we're gonna have him probably do some thwarting here. So we're gonna have him thwart for 2. We're gonna thwart for 2 over here. So 1, 2. And then we're going to discard the strength so we can ready back up. We'll thwart for 2 again. We'll do it right here. 1, 2, because I don't want a minion right at this moment. And then we're going to 1 resource here for Indomitable. And then another resource for his apartment. Then we're going to flip down. And we're going to exhaust the apartment, draw 1 card, and heal up. 1. And we're gonna end our turn there. I think that's all I can do. So ready up. And we're gonna draw for 3. And then Jubilee is gonna ready up. Draw 5. And that was supposed to take consequential. And this is gonna move over here. They're gonna put it's gonna be 4 because we have an acceleration, 2 per player. So 4 to the main, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. This pops. So when this stage will be completed, we remove 1 threat from all this stage and then deal each player and face down a counter card. So this goes all the way back down. Each player gets a face down and counter card. And then Proxima, she's gonna scheme against Cap. She can't because she's confused, so we discard that. And then she would attack Jubilee, but she is stunned, so she does not. And then we get our minions. This minion will scheme on Cap for 1. And then this minion is stunned, so we discard that. And then we get some more encounter cards. So Jubilee's counter cards, she's gonna get Proxima activates against you, then add the oh no, that's a boost effect. Okay, so she's going to attack Jubilee, and I'm gonna choose to put the damage on the Avengers Tower. So she only has 4 attack base, and I'm gonna have well, she's got overkill on piercing. Yeah, I'm still gonna probably have Triage take that. Yeah, have Triage take it. So it's gonna be 6. So wait, 6 damage, 7. That knocks Triage out, and we take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Corvus attacks us. He cannot attack us because he is stunned. So this gets discarded. And then Cap, he's gonna get Master Plan, place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes, play discard cards. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not what I like to see, honestly. And then when revealed, discard 1 random card from your hand. Okay, we'll discard. Okay, it's gonna be the repose. And it's gonna be Cap's turn. So, okay, on Cap's turn, we could really... I'm going to use Steve's apartment so I can heal 1 and draw a card. Got the Abominable again. So let's flip up. We'll use this so we can draw a card, gain +1/4. And then we gotta get rid of these schemes. These are getting out of hand. Let's thwart for 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna discard the Heroic Strike here so we can ready back up. And I'm gonna thwart for 3 again. 1, 2, 3 on this side scheme, and then I'll draw a card because I defeated this. We got the shield block. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to give myself a tough for that. We won't do it because we're already past. So, kind of need to get rid of these minions. Could shield toss all three of them. I think I might. So I'm gonna shield toss. So I'm gonna discard 1, 2, 3 cards here so I can shield toss. And we're gonna turn the shield back to hand. And that was three cards discard, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We'll defeat them all. When that one was defeated, he gives the villain a tough. I'm okay with that. That all organized right here. We'll do 1 resource here, so we can put back down our shield, and then we will pass to Jubilee. And then Jubilee, I can finally take the 1 damage and get rid of that card. Really gotta get rid of it off that. So let's go 2 resources here. We'll take a damage and then get rid of this card. And then we'll go 2 resources here to play Flash of Light. So we'll remove 3 threat from the scheme. We're gonna remove it from here, 1, 2, 3. And then if we use 2 different resources, so we confuse an enemy, we're gonna confuse Proxima. And then we're gonna exhaust our coat so we can thwart for 2. Let's do it on 1, 2 right here. Then we'll end our turn. So we'll end our turn, draw 4. Cap, he's gonna ready up. Draw 3. And then it's gonna be the villain to go. This switch over to Corvus. They put they're gonna put 1, 2, 4 on each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Corvus, he's going to attack Jubilee. And I'm gonna declare Cap the defender here. So he's gonna defend the attack. I'm gonna use Nerves of Steel, so I can play Desperate Defense. That'll give me +2 defense for the attack. Wait a minute, where the fuck did this come from? That's not right. Why didn't that pull it? Did I accidentally pull that? Okay. It's supposed to come from over here. So he's gonna deal 4 damage. We have straight up just 4 defense right there, but 5, 6, 7 defense from that. So I don't take any damage, and he's gonna take a couple retaliates. So he's gonna be at 0. Then I'm going to discard Indomitable so I can ready back up. And then he is going to attack me. Why does it keep pulling it right there? Kind of annoying. He's going to attack me. And it's 3 damage. I'm going to use a shield block here. We'll take this back. Oh no, it's not take it back. We exhausted. Prevent all the damage. And then we get encounter cards. Is it going to take it from here? Why does it take it from there, but it didn't take it from over there? So weird. Okay, so Cap, he's going to get caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or control your support. If none more, discard this way. This card gains surge. I'm going to discard. I keep forgetting to use my response. I'm going to discard that helmet. Then we got the landing craft. Goodness. 4 there. And it is going to be Jubilee's turn. Don't want to do grand finale right now. I think I'm going to just do the multi-talent here. So we need to do the thwart. So let's do power and all of us. And this. That's 3 resources for multi-talented. They can all be different. So we'll deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme, and then heal us 2. So 1, 2 there, and we'll deal 2 damage to her, knock that off, and we'll thwart for 2 up here. 1, 2, and then we're going to exhaust our glasses and the coat because that was an attack and thwart event. So we'll deal 3 damage to Proxima, and we're going to thwart for 3 on this scheme right here, and then we'll have Jubilee thwart for 2 up here. Then we're going to exhaust X-Gene and use Firecracker to play Flash of Light. They're going to remove 3 threat from a scheme, and we'll do it from right here. 1, 2, 3, and we used 2 different resources to pay for it, so we're going to confuse an enemy. We don't have any to confuse, so we'll just leave it like that. And then we will flip down past turn. And then Cap, I'm gonna have him gonna use this to draw a card. I'll gain +1 thwart. There's Flappable. So we're gonna play the Inflappable. Well, actually, hold up. We'll use 1 resource here to play it. I'm gonna try and do that for. And then we're gonna thwart for. We'll thwart for 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. And then thwart for. We'll discard power protection to thwart for 3 right here. We'll discard that. And when that's defeated, discard minion. Discard until we get a minion. So 1, 2, 3. There's 1. And when he's defeated, we get the ability tough. That's fine. And then we're gonna end our turn there. So we'll ready back up. Draw to our hand. 4. Jubilee, we'll ready her up. And draw 6. and then let's move over to the next villain, and they were gonna put 1, 2 for the acceleration, 3, 4 for player, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Proxima is going to attack Cap, and I'm gonna choose to just let her. Yeah, I'm gonna let her do her thing because I'm going to shield block it. So she's gonna get plus yeah, I'm just gonna let her do her thing. She's gonna get +2 for the attack, and here's my boost. I'm gonna just take it and use my shield block here. So we'll exhaust the shield, and we're gonna prevent 5 damage, and she's gonna take a bunch of retaliate damage here. So 1, 2, 3. That's a perfect amount to defeat her. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3, and then they move to their next stages. There are no revealed effects, so they just bump up to 30. And 28. Okay. And then I defended against attack, took no damage. I exhausted, draw a card. Went to the wrong game. And then after I defend against an attack, I can spend a resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm gonna do so by I'm gonna do power protection here. That counts. So I'm gonna deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm gonna deal it to I'm gonna deal it to midnight here. Have it all even. And then she would scheme against Jubilee, but she is confused, so that goes away. And then this minion's going to attack Cap. I'm going to defend it. I'm going to exhaust Nerves of Steel and play Riposte. So it would deal 2 damage, but I have plenty of defense here. I got +2 for that defense, 4 defense. And I'm going to deal 3 damage to it. I take no damage, and then it's going to take some retaliates. So 3 base from Potes and electrostatic armor, all that good stuff is going to be enough to knock it out. And then I'm going to use the response of Salzor. I'm going to discard Desperate Defense, so I can deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm going to deal it to Proxima, and then I'm going to end that right there, and then we get encounter cards here. Right. So 1, 2. I am exhausted. So Cap's encounter card is he's going to get Shadows of a Past, so we got to put in our Nemesis. Baron. He's got Quick Strike, so he's gonna come in and deal 3 damage to us. 1, 2, 3. And then his side scheme comes into play. It's got an acceleration. Comes in with 3 per player. When revealed in player order, each player discards the top card of their encounter deck, takes 1 damage for each boost card icon. So Cap goes first. No boost icon there, so he doesn't take a damage. And then Jubilee takes 1. Okay. And then we have to shuffle in his encounter set. Okay, so now it is going to be Jubilee's. She's going to discard one card from her hand. Oh, that's kind of sucks. But is what it is, I guess. Alright, so first player is going to go to Jubilee, and we gotta get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, because that's a lot of acceleration tokens. So let's play Mutant Education to go ahead and get some of our cards back. We'll get the let's get a resource, and let's get some thwart back into the deck. And then let's flip up. We're gonna draw a card with Moira. So we could probably do all that right here. Who's next? Corvus is next. Oh, I also forgot to do the retaliates for Baron. So he's gone 2 retaliated on that. Forgot. My bad. I could knock him out. So let's play do X Gene and Superpower Training so we can play Firecracker here. We're going to deal 4 damage to Corvus, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to be stunned. And then we're going to do our glasses here, so we can go ahead and defeat this minion right here. Wait, I didn't want to. I just realized that I did this wrong. Yeah, I didn't want to deal the 4 damage to Corvus, so we're gonna bring it back up. I wanted to take out Zemo. I literally was just saying that. And then we're gonna do 2 resources here, so we can play Flash or Light. We'll remove 3 threat from the scheme. We'll do 1, 2, 3 from here. And then we're going to exhaust the jacket here to deal 2 more right here. 1, 2. Then we'll let Cap finish it out. Yeah. So we're going to end our turn there. Then on Cap's turn, we're going to play energy and 1 serum, so Agent 14 can come into play. And then when she comes into play, she removes 2 threat from the scheme. We're gonna do it. One right here, so we'll get rid of that. And we discard cards so we get a minion. Okay, so we got a guard minion. And then we're gonna have her thwart for 2 on the main right here. And then we'll end our turn. So we'll ready back up. Actually we could flip down. We could flip down. Because he's stunned. Yeah, actually let's flip down. Let's flip down with Cap. So we'll flip down. And we're gonna use his apartment so we can draw a card and heal. And then we'll ready back up. Draw 5. And then Jubilee will ready up and draw 5 as well. Okay. Switches over to Corvus. They're gonna put same thing, 4 to each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he is going to attack Jubilee, can't. And then he'll try to scheme on Cap, he can't. Because he's confused, stunned. This minion's gonna scheme for 1. And then, she was supposed to. My bad. And then each get dealt an encounter card. So Jubilee, Cap, Jubilee, advance. The villain schemes. So he's going to just scheme. That's just gonna. It's not an attack, so it's gonna pop his own scheme. And then each player gets 1 face down encounter card. So we're still in that revealing stage, so we do have to reveal this now. So Jubilee's next one, she gets a guard minion. That's fine. And then Cap gets a next one. Deal 1 damage. Tower, 2 to your identity. We're gonna do 1 to the tower. And then Corvus activates against you. So he's gonna scheme. He's gonna scheme for 2, 5 to his own scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll be it for them. So it's gonna go to Cap now. And I'm thinking we need to go, we'll heal up for 1. Draw a card. There's a shield toss. We can start clearing out some of these minions. No prior, no. I'm thinking about, so let's flip up. We could shield toss. For sure. Deal 4 all. So if we shield toss. Go. Probably. To deal all 3 of those. Get rid of those. Go 1, 2, 3, stun, Proxima. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do. So we're going to flip up. We're going to shield toss. So we're going to discard these 3 cards. And then we're going to return the shield to our hand. And we're going to defeat all the minions. Each one of us gets an encounter card, so 1, 2. And then I'm gonna have she have any thwart events? No. Okay. Well, she got the multi-talented, which we could probably play. We might actually play that. We'll do Super Soldier Serum to put the shield back into play, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3 resources here, so we can play Heroic Strike, and we're going to attack Proxima and stun her. So we'll deal 6 damage. She's stunned. And then we're gonna thwart for 2. Thwart for 2. We'll do the thwart. All the thwart over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Agent 13 is gonna take the consequences. And then Jubilee's turn, we're going to play Plasmoid Energy and Colossus. Play multi-talented. So Jubilee is going to, we're gonna deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from an scheme, and heal. So 1, 2, and then 2 threat from a scheme. We'll do 1, 2 here, and then 2 damage to an enemy. We'll do 2 damage. And then we played an attack and thwart event, so we're gonna exhaust both of these to remove 3 threat, and then 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna play X Mansion and exhaust Jubilee, so we can play Forge. Forge comes in. He's gonna search us at a X-Men X-Forge support. I think, where is X? I don't want to guarantee we get that. Or we can get, we don't have any, we do have the double still in the deck. Let's get the X-Jet. So we'll shuffle that up. And we'll have him thwart for 1 on that side scheme over here. And we'll discard. And that's going to be all for Jubilee. We're going to ready up and draw up our hands of my bad. And then Cap, he's gonna draw 5, ready up. And he's gonna get another encounter card. So he's gonna have 3. I drew too many fucking cards again. I'm sorry. Those need to go back. Okay, so Proxima is going to attack Cap. She's stunned, so that goes away. And then she's going to attack Jubilee. And I'm going to have, oh, my bad, I should have put the threat. So 3 threat here, 3 threat here. That moves up. She's going to attack Jubilee. I'm going to have Forge take that for her. That'll deal I did want her to do the +2 attack. So that's gonna just deal a crap ton and he's gonna get defeated. We did shuffle through the encounter deck. We'll Shuffle that up. Put another acceleration token over here. So we're at 2 now. And then we get our encounter cards. So Cap gets another one. Surge, reveal the top part of the encounter deck. So we may flip the alter ego form. Discard half of the hands. We're going to... Yeah, let's actually flip and exhaust. Remove that from the game. Or maybe... Yeah. Then she's gonna scheme. She schemes for... She gets a tough. And she schemes for 2. And then we discard 1 random card from our hand. Energy, no big deal. And then Jubilee, she's going to get Hail Hydra. Each Hydra minion attacked. Players not puts it into play, engage with them. Okay, so let's search the encounter deck for a Hydra minion. We'll put the Hydra soldier in. And this landing craft side scheme once again, man. And then it's going to be Jubilee's turn. Jubilee. I was hoping to play the X-Jet, but I don't think we'll be able to. I might just multi-talented again. Because I don't got nothing else I can really do. 1, 2, 3. Hold on to X-Jet. Okay. We'll get an ally out. 2 right there. Nah, let's do multi-talented. That's probably the better use of our time or resources. So we're gonna multi-talented again. 3 resources here. And we'll deal 2 damage to an enemy. We'll deal it to this Outrider. Get rid of him. We'll heal 2, 1, 2, and then we'll thwart this out. 1, 2, and then we're gonna exhaust both our glasses and our coat. So we can deal 3 damage and thwart for 3. So we're gonna thwart. We gotta deal 3 damage to him because this is an attack. So 3 damage goes here, and then we're gonna deal the other 3. We'll deal it here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna have Jubilee thwart for 2. Cap's not doing a lot. Yeah, so we're just gonna probably thwart with him. So we'll thwart for 2 right here. 1, 2. Then we'll pass the Cap, and then Cap, we're going to heal him for 1, draw a card with his apartment. There's a shield toss again. I kind of wanted to do that a little bit, but we will refrain for now. We're gonna flip up. We're gonna discard the power protection so we can ready up, and we're gonna thwart for 2. 1, 2. And then we'll have Agent 13 Thorpe for 2. They'll knock her out. And then when this side scheme's defeated, we discard cards until we get a minion. Oh, there's one right there. And then when it's defeated, give the villain a tough stats card. That's all I can really do with... Oh! Man, I keep forgetting to use my hidden base, man. I really need to remember that. Alright, we're gonna ready up and draw cards. Cap will draw 1. And then Jubilee, she's gonna draw 4. And she's gonna get an encounter card. Proxima is going to attack Jubilee. God, it's her turn. Why is it doing that? So Jubilee, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. I didn't see it. I'm gonna have Cap defend for her. I'm going to play Cut Both Ways, and I'm going to actually defend it. I want to defend it. Actually, no. I'm gonna just have Jubilee take it. I'm gonna put 1 here, flip it up. So that's gonna deal 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she's going to attack Cap. I keep doing that, sorry. We're going to do Cut Both Ways, and we'll exhaust this so we can do Desperate Defense. So I'll exhaust. So I get +2 defense for the attack. So it's going to be 6, but I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 defense. So I take no damage. She takes retaliates. So, and then retaliate. I got 2 retaliates here. And then response, she takes 1 damage. And then after I defend an attack, I'm going to exhaust this, draw a card. Went to the wrong person. And then this minion is going to attack me. And I'm going to... Oh, I ready back up for the Desperate Defense event. So this minion's going to attack me. I'm going to defend it. I'm going to use a serum to play pokes. So I defend it. I get +2 defense. It's more than necessary. I'll deal 3 damage because I take no damage from the attack, and retaliates, all that good stuff. It's going to defeat it. And then yeah, that's pretty much it there. I could I want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to use my response here after I defend an attack. I'm going to... No, I need to keep that, actually. I'm going to keep it. Never mind. I'm going to keep it because I want a hero strike. And I forgot to put threats on the main schemes. So that's going to be 4 here. 4 here. And then the encounter. Oh, no. She needs to take 2 damage here. Then we get our encounter cards. So Jubilee's gonna get Proxima Midnight Spear. Then deal 1 damage. We'll do the Then assault, the villain attacks you. Okay. So she's gonna attack us. Can't really do nothing about that right now, so she's gonna deal. Give her the damage there. She's gonna deal 1, 2, 5 damage to us. So we drop down 1, 2, 3, 5, and she's gonna take 1, 2 points of damage for retaliate. And then it's gonna be our turn. So with Cap, I'm going to I wanted the heroic strike, but now I'm not that confident in that anymore. Let's do the shield toss instead. What does she have? Does she have flash of light? Yeah, okay. So she could thwart. It's no big deal. Yeah, so we'll have her thwart. Okay. So we're gonna shield toss. We'll discard these two, return the shield back to our hand, and we're gonna defeat these 2 minions. And then we'll exhaust our serum to drop the shield back down. And then pass back to Jubilee, where we're going to do 2 resources here, so we can play the X-Jet. And then we're gonna go 2 resources here, so we can flashlight. And we're gonna thwart for 3 on this scheme right here. 1, 2, 3. And then we're also going to exhaust our coat to thwart for 2 right here. 1, 2. And then we're gonna have Jubilee thwart for 2 right here. And then that's going to be all for her. We're going to ready up, draw 4. That went to the wrong hand. And then he'll ready up, draw 5. Alright, we're going to shield block. So they're going to put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And then Proxima is going to attack. I'm going to let her get her +2 attack, so I'm going to just shield block it. So they're going to attack Cap. I'm going to... I just want to shield block it. Shield block it. Oh wait, it's not even Proxima attacking, it's Corvus. So... I could shield block it. Yeah, I mean I could just shield block it. I feel like I should. So let's take it and we'll shield block it. Heal 2 damage, give him tough. Okay. We'll shield block it. So he's gonna negate 2 damage. We'll have to exhaust the shield to defend it. And then he takes 1, 2 retaliate, so that will knock that off. Or 1 for the retaliate, and then response, deal 1 damage to him. And then he's gonna attack Jubilee. I'm gonna declare myself the defender of that attack. And exhaust Nerve to Steel. Give myself +2 defense for the attack. It's only gonna deal 3 damage. So I have 7 defense. Not ready back up. And he's gonna take 1, 2 for that. And then we get our encounter cards. So 1, 2. Rain, fire, deal 3 damage to Avengers Tower. So 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna scheme. It's so annoying, man. Stop scheming. So he's gonna scheme for 3. That'll pop that scheme. And that will bring that down back to 10. Or back to 0, sorry. And we get another set of encounter cards, so each one's got to do it. Because we're still in that revealing phase. So we get that side scheme. 4. And the same one again for 4. And then it's going to be Jubilee's turn. With Jubilee, I'm going to have her... I'm gonna go Gambit. I need the fort. So we're gonna go 1, 2. 3 resources here, so I can play Professor X. His force response, we're going to confuse the villain. We're going to confuse Midnight here. We're going to have Jubilee thwart for 2. And then we'll have Xavier thwart for 3 on that same one. She'll get to draw a card. And then we'll go 1, 2 resources here so we can play X Mansion. And then we're gonna flip down and exhaust X Mansion to draw or heal 1. And then we're gonna pass it to Cap. We're going to play this so we get +1 for it and we draw a card. Then we're going to thwart for 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to discard this, ready back up. Thwart for 3 again. Discard that. We'll draw a card. we're exhausted. So we're going to exhaust both of those so we can play our Indomitables. And then that's going to be all for us. We're ready back up, draw 4 for Cap, and then Jubilee's going to draw 6. And then each of the villains, it's going to flip over to Proxima, and they're going to put 4 to each. Proxima is going to attack Cap. Why is it doing that like that? Please stop. Okay, thank you. She's going to attack Cap. I'm going to defend it. And I'm going to use Nerves of Steel to play opposed. So we'll get +2 defense for the attack. So it's going to deal 1, 5, 6 damage. We have 7 defense. So I'm not going to take any damage. She'll take 3. 1, 2, 3, and then my retaliate 1, and then 2 here, and then I'm going to get rid of the shield toss so I can do my Celzor, deal 2 damage to her again, and then I'm going to discard Indomitable so I can ready back up. And I also didn't take any damage, so I'll exhaust Flappable to draw a card. Went to the wrong place. And then Jubilee is going to get attacked as well. This has piercing and overkill, so I'm gonna have Cap defend it. He's gonna be the defender. So I don't have any other. So it's gonna be 1. Put the damage on the thing. We'll give her the attack. So 1, 2, 5, 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 5 defense. I take 2 damage, and then she's gonna take 2 for retaliates. Oh, wait a minute. I'm so dumb. I'm actually dumb. She's not even doing all that. She's scheming. So let's put that back. That should have been our encounter card. My bad. I'm sorry. So she's confused. I totally forgot about that. So actually she doesn't scheme. So that's an encounter card there. Jubilee gets another one. And she gets Baron. We'll have Xavier take that quick strike attack. Or maybe I have Cap instead. Well, he's gonna get this card anyways. Yeah, I'll have Cap defend it. We have enough defense. So do that. He takes 2 for our retaliate. And this guy, he's going to deal 2 damage to our identity. That's fine. And then it's going to be Jubilee's turn. Jubilee, I'm going to exhaust the X Mansion to heal up. And then I'm going to play Mutant Education to send some of the cards back. I'm going to do the Flashlight and the Plasmoid Energy. And then since the X Mansion is in play, we can draw a card. And we're going to have her draw a card. We could go ahead and get rid of Zemo. Yeah, we might need to go ahead and get rid of him. And then just stunning use all the two. Alright, let's we're gonna flip up, we're gonna exhaust Moira so we can draw a card. Flashlight, nice. Use that to thwart right here. So let's think, do 2 resources. These 2 for flashlight, and then 2 resources. 1, 2. Then we don't have enough to play blinding light. So let's hold on to the firecracker for now. Let's go 2 resources here. 1, 2. To do flash of light, we're gonna remove 3 threat from a scheme, and then we'll confuse an enemy. So we'll do 3 up here, and we're gonna exhaust our coat to remove 2 more threat from there. 2, and then we're gonna have Jubilee thwart. Or do we just firecracker anyways for blinding flash? Let's blinding flash. So we'll play blinding flash. We're gonna go 1. She could do 1, 2. We'll play forge. Or firecracker. Yeah. So we'll do 1, 2. We'll thwart or exhaust so we can do blinding flash. So we use 3 resources, 3 different resources, right? Yeah. And we're gonna stun and confuse Proxima, Corvus, and let's do let's do the minion over here, and then we'll firecracker Zemo. So we're gonna firecracker Zemo. That is not what I wanted to do. And he's gone. Alright, and then we'll pass the Cap. Which Cap on his turn. We're going to use Fearless Determination. Draw a card, we'll gain +1 thwart. We're going to use 1, 2 resources here, so we can play Flow Like Water, and then we'll discard Indomitable so we can ready back up. Or no, I'm stupid. Discard the energy. No. Let's discard cut both ways, play Indomitable, discard energy so we get ready back up. We will thwart for 3 on main over here. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll ready back up, draw to our hands. 5. 5 here. Okay, so it's gonna switch over to Corvus now. They'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 over here. He's gonna attack Jubilee. He can't. He's stunned, so we'll discard that. And then he is going to attack Cap, which we're going to use Nerves of Steel to become the defender of this attack. And use Desperate Defense. We're going to gain +2 for the attack. Keeps doing that. And it's going to deal 4 damage. So we have 7 defense right now. So no damage. And he will take 1, 2, 2, and then 3 because we played a event. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna exhaust Unflappable, draw a card. And then Desperate Defense will ready back up because we took no damage. And then we're gonna, because we defended an attack, we're gonna discard Cut both ways. We'll deal 2 more damage to we'll deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're gonna deal 2 damage to Corvus. 1, 2. And then we get some encounter cards. This guy's stunned, so we'll take 2 damage for Jubilee here. 1, 2. And then we get an assault. The villain attacks us. So Corvus is going to attack us again. And I'm going to defend the attack. I'm going to use Power Protection so I can play. Actually, no, we'll exhaust the Serum here. So I can play Pokes. Again, we'll be back up to 7 defense, and he's going to try to deal 4 damage. It's not going to work out. So, again, he's going to take 1, 2, 3 damage for all of our Retaliate stuff. 1, 2, 3. And that is going to be all for those. Then it's going to be Cap's turn. Which with Cap, I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Done. Yeah, I might do that. Might be a little silly. But I'm going to play Heroic Strike. I'm going to exhaust the Serum and these 2 resources for it. And I'm going to heroic strike Corvus. I'll deal 6 damage, and he is now stunned once again. And I'm going to stay in hero form. And then for Jubilee... Oh, also, I was supposed to discard Indomitable so I could ready back up. My bad. So I ready back up. I'm going to thwart for 2. One, 2. And then with Jubilee, I'm going to have her use the power of all of us to play Triage. Triage enters the field. I'm going to heal up for 2. I'm going to have Triage. Thwart for 1. Then I'm going to exhaust 2 resources here. So I can play Firecracker. And I'm going to defeat this Black Order Besieger. Then I'm going to exhaust my glasses. I'm going to deal 2 damage to Corvus. 1, 2. And then I'm going to hold what I got. He's stunned and confused. I'm going to flip. I could discard that. I'm going to discard that right quick. Take 1 damage. And I'm going to discard her glaive. And then I'm going to flip down. And I'm going to recover for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use the X mansion to also do that. But I'm going to actually remove it from Triage here. And then we're going to ready up and draw our hands. 5 here. Then we're going to swap over to Cap. Ready up. He's going to get another encounter card here. Draw 4 more. And then the villain is going to switch over to here. They're going to put 4 on each. It's going to go up to 11. Midnight was going to attack Cat, but she can't. She's stunned. And then the same thing, she's going to do a scheme, but she can't on Jubilee, so we just discard those. And this Black Order Besieger is going to attack us. I'm going to just let him do it. And he's going to take 1, 2, and yeah, 2 damage. And then we get our encounter cards. Cap gets 1, Jubilee gets 1. Landing Craft Side Scheme comes in with 4 threat. And then the stupid guard minion comes in. And then Jubilee is going to get Proxima as power. She activates against her. I'm going to have Cap defend for her. So, when she activates, I'm going to have Cap defend. We'll play Cut Both Ways. and we'll also shield block it. So we'll exhaust the shield to take whatever damage it is. So she's gonna, doesn't matter what the damage is gonna be. We're gonna block all of that. And she's gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, retaliate. And I'm gonna discard Indomitable so I can ready back up. One, two, three, 4. Right, and it's gonna be Jubilee's turn. Alright, with Jubilee, I'm gonna have her heal with X Mansion. I'm gonna flip up, draw a card with Moira. And then we'll play the multi-talented here. We'll do 1 resource here and the plasmoid energy. So that's gonna be, we'll do 2 damage here, 2 threat from here, heal for 2, and then we're gonna exhaust both the coat and the glasses. So we'll do 3 damage here, and then 3 threat from here. And then we're going to have, we're going to do multi-talented again. We'll do 2 resources here, 1 here. So we'll do 2 damage here, 2 threat from here, and 1 more HP will get us to max. And then we'll have Jubilee attack for 2 on midnight, and then have Trige attack for game. Yeah, that was kind of a game right there. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this gameplay video. I know it was kind of getting a little scuffed right here at the end. I'll be honest, I'm not much of a protection player, but I still had a lot of fun here playing Cap and Jubilee. And even though I don't normally find this scenario that hard, but it was giving us a run for it today, and I had a lot of fun with it. So if you all enjoyed this video, please let me know in the description, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It really does help the channel. And I'm gonna try to do some more two-handed games to get a little better at it, for recording purposes. I play quite a bit of two-handed, like just when I'm not on camera, but this is gonna be the first gameplay that I did on camera, and like I said, I felt like it was a little scuffed, but I still had lots of fun, and I hope the viewing experience was pretty good too. So anyways, we will see you all next time, whenever that's gonna be. Have a good one. Bye bye.